morning grade 9. So welcome back to our short video lesson. So today we move to chapter 4, dangers in the city. You know what danger is? So danger ភាសាខ្មែរប្រែថាគ្រោះថ្នាក់ គ្រោះថ្នាក់នៅតាមទីក្រុង So go to unit 10, a trip to Phnom Penh. A trip to Phnom Penh. Okay? So here we will learn about Phnom Penh and we learn a lot of vocabulary and we'll learn some part of the grammar. Okay? Now look at that one. Lesson 10a is bigger than I thought. It's bigger than I thought. The sentence is called comparative. So comparative, we compare one thing to another, one items to another items. Okay? And look at number 1. You can have your book. Here you have your book on page 68. Okay? So I suggest you open your book on page 68. And number 1 is unscramble. Unscramble the words. Unscramble the words. And we have the picture from 1 until number 6. And then the word that represent for each picture. So you are going to unscramble and put in the X in each pictures. Okay? And I make example number 1 is side C. If you look at the word here is side C, you might be confused because you will hear the word sightseeing because you put ing. But here we want to use in verb. So verb clears up, verb no ing. All right, just sightsee. I mean the action of seeing things. Okay, so number 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do it yourself. And number 2, listen and answer. So here I'm going to send you the audio because I'm not going to read it because it's a lot. And I will send you the audio. You listen and answer 2 questions here. Say, what's no co's job? What no co's jobs? You have to listen and find out what her job. And then what does he like? Sorry. What does she like? What does she like about Phnom Penh? Okay, what does she like about Phnom Penh? So what kind of things does she like about? All right, so you listen and answer. Just write down the answer to me only. And then we move to number 3. Listen again and complete. Listen and complete. Okay, here you can have the listening again. The audio is the same thing. All right. The audio is the same, but what you have to do, you listen and complete in the gaps. Okay? Just from number 1 to number 5, because in number 1 we have 2 blanks, and I will make a sample for number 1 for you. So Phnom Penh is busier than Posat. You put busier. Okay, busier. All right, busier than. Okay, busier than. The word busy, it means that a lots of people there. Okay, and the rest from number 2 until 5, you listen and find it by yourself. Okay. And then we move to part number 4. Read the rules. Read the rules about comparative. Comparative, like I told you, is compare things to things, compare people to people, compare building to a building, compare one thing to another. Here I just pick up some vocab, some word that help you to understand what is comparative. Small, the word small. His attitude, all kind of attitude. Small, smaller than. See, comparative, they always put er and then. Okay, small, smaller than. Here, interesting, is a kind of, we call it long attitude. Long attitude, we put more interesting than. See, and that one pretty, because we want to compare we don't want to compare because they say that the person is actually the same as another. Here as pretty as ចឹង as pretty as ឡើយហ្នឹងគឺមានន័យថាស្អាតដូចបើយើងប្រើពី as ហើយគោលនាមមកប្រើមួយ as ទៀតមានថាដូចបើសិនជាដូចឡើយនេះដាក់ tall ខ្ពស់ដូចអានេះ pretty ស្អាតដូចដូចថាបងស្រីរបស់ខ្ញុំស្អាតដូចអ្នកគ្រូរបស់ខ្ញុំ My sister is as pretty as my teacher ណាគេប្រើបែបហ្នឹងហើយបែបថាដូច good អាណាកាលណាទៅជា comparative to go to comparative is better than better bad worse than okay far there are two ways to compare far further than and farther than it's the same thing you want to put further or farther it's the same it's up to you okay here's just a short explanation can help you to do exercise number 5 so number 5 you complete here you complete it yourself using the word in the black in the bracket like the word hard slow busy more and less good and old so here the example you can do it yourself and then number 6 just for homework okay so what I want to do the first one you write down the date the titles and that one just write down the titles here and make it just write down the word for me and number 2 you just write down here and just answer that one write down here and put the answer for me and then you just write down here all right you copy that one into your notebook and then number 5 you complete in the gaps you just write down the answer for me too okay for number 6 I will put it for homework so any questions you can ask me and I will help you to another paper for learning more about comparative okay so that's it for now thank you hope you stay safe at home goodbye good luck thank you